Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for Cranberry League action. It's the White Sox taking on Hock Valley here today. Mike Wasserman the coverage here on BCAM TV as the first pitch of the game in for strike one. Braintree continuing their perfect start here to the season. A 12-0 record here to begin the year. As the pitch is upstairs, a 1-1 count here to the leadoff hitter. As Cahill back on the mound, he really was dazzling in his last start here at home. Double digits in strikeouts in that one, getting the win. As the bunt try down the third baseline, a nice bunt as Cahill will field the throw, and he got it there in time. A great play made by the pitcher. Perfect bunt, but even better, a defensive play, a gem made by the pitcher. Always goes a long way when you can see a pitcher field the position. It makes a big difference. The lead man retired. And a first pitch strike. Back to the outside corner, another strike. Two quick ones. Right-hander ready, winds and fires, and this one tapped over to the right side of the infield. First baseman will take it himself, and there's two down. So a pair of ground outs, one on a bunt, this one on a weak tapper to first. Trying to go 1-2-3 as the first pitch is off the plate. Braintree atop the Cranberry League. Hock Valley about fourth place, I believe, down in the standings as that one cut on and missed. Game over 500 at last glance. And the pitch, that's in there for a strike. Pitch on the way, and he just missed off the plate. Pretty good spot. Cahill wanted the call, didn't get it. Looking for his first strikeout of the outing. Two-strike pitch, and the off-speed pitch missed away. And the pitch, and he missed upstairs, and a walk here with two outs. So a two-out base runner here on a free pass. See if there's a stolen base try. First pitch is a strike. Hock Valley still looking for their first hit of the game, but they have a base runner at first with two down. And that one waved on and missed. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front. Being held on over at first, and the two-strike pitch off the plate. Went back to the off-speed pitch, trying to get him to chase it. And the pitch. Fastball off the plate. Trying to mix up the pitches here in the first inning. This one popped back and out of play. So the bat continues. A couple of long at bats here, the last two hitters after a couple of quick outs. And another foul ball, same spot. See if the runner goes here on the pitch. Not going, and it's cut on and missed, and a strikeout ends the top half of the first. So a 2-out walk and a strikeout ends the frame. Head to the bottom half of the inning in a scoreless game. Bottom half of the first, and the first pitch in for a strike to the Braintree outfielder, Katie. And a hard hit ball. This one is caught on a line. Second baseman with a nice ranging play. Took away a base hit. That one really hit hard off the bat. So a line shot to second for the opening out here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch off the plate, too fair. It's been on base quite a bit here this season. Getting ready, and this one drilled, and to shortstop it was mishandled, and now the throw will not get there in time. So two really hot hit balls off the bat. This one could not be handled at shortstop, and one to second actually looked like it was hit even harder. That was one that probably should have been caught. Go down as an error. And Braintree with a gift base runner here with one out. Pitch, and that one in there for a strike. Bring up Foley here in the 3 spot. Short lead at first, and the throw back in that direction. Runner goes, and the pitch is low. The throw down is not going to be in time, and a stolen base. So an error now, a stolen base, and the go-ahead run standing at second. The 1 out. Pitch, and this one drilled out towards center field. Back it goes, and Foley has delivered another long moonshot home run, as this one to straightaway center field, a no-doubter. And after the error, a costly mistake, giving Braintree a 2-run homer instead of the solo shot. And that one a no-doubter off the bat. That one clearing the trees out there in center field. Foley, who's been looking for that home run power with consistency here this season, hits a no-doubter here in the bottom half of the first. Braintree looking to make quick work here today of the opponent. And that's the signs that you do not want to see if you're a visitor. Anytime you make a mistake, giving a very good, the best offense in the league, an extra out, and they make them pay. 2-0 lead for the White Sox after the 2-run homer by Foley. And the pitch is foul tipped and held on to for the strikeout as Sharkey is retired for out number 2. First pitch off the plate. Braintree shortstop. Foley stands in. Here with 2 outs, bases clear. This one's popped up and out of play. Right-hander ready, winds and fires, and this one hit hard to left field. This one carrying back towards the wall and right in front of the fence. This one is caught as Braintree almost getting a second home run here of the inning, but that one caught just in front of the wall. But the 2-run homer by Foley, the difference in the ball game as we head to the second. Five, 6, and 7 due up here in the top half of the second, as the first pitch is fouled down the third base line. Two nothing advantage here for the home team after an inning of play, as this one remains high. And the pitch, this one fouled off the catcher. Strikeout ending the top half of the first, and the fastball is off the plate. Off speed, and that one cut on and missed, and a strikeout. Here begins the second. Second of the outing. First pitch is a little bit high. Bases clear, as Hock Valley still awaiting their first hit. They had a base runner with 2 outs on a walk back in inning 1. And this one again knocked off the home plate umpire this time. Defense back all the way around for the White Sox. And that one drops in for a strike. Hasn't featured the off-speed pitch as much here early in this game, trying to establish the fastball. This one down in the dirt. Nice block behind the plate, obviously with nobody on, but still nonetheless, good technique. Cahill ready, and this one foul tipped and held on to for another strikeout. Back-to-back Ks here to begin the top half of the inning. First pitch on a ground to second. A long throw across in time and a quick 1-2-3 top half of the second. As Braintree still has not allowed a hit yet through the first two. As we head to the bottom half of the second, a 2-0 lead for the White Sox. Bottom half of the second. Muir will bat here, begin off the inning. And a nice play to end the top half of the inning. And a ground ball, this one to deep third. Cut off nicely and on the move. The throw across and accurate. A nice defensive play on the other side. Cutting all the way across in front of shortstop. First pitch as this one is knocked out of play. This one drilled out towards left center field. This one gonna get down into the gap, and a couple of bases easily here for Keefe, who digs for second, and he'll get there standing up. Pitch missed. Eight hitter in the Braintree order with the runner at second, already with a 2-0 lead. And the pitch, a ground ball, middle of the infield. Runner will get to third, and a long throw across in time for the out. Bring up the 9-hitter as Allen stands in with the runner now at third, just 90 feet away. Two down, here in a 2-0 game in Braintree's favor. Left-handed hitter, and this one smoked to right field. That's going to get down and a base hit as Braintree has opened up a 3-0 advantage with a clutch 2-out hit. Allen not waiting around. He knocks that one into right field on a hard hit ball. And we'll head back to the top of the order as the White Sox have scored now for the second straight inning.
Okay. Hey, pick him up. Pick him up. Let's go. Hey, you guys are going to have to pay for this seat over here. Oh, yard sale. Yard sale.
Pitch on the way, and that one just missed. Cahill had a line out back in the first inning, batting for the second time. Couldn't hit the ball any harder last time. Second baseman made a nice lunging catch as the pitch is low. Fastball in there for a strike.
Okay.
A lot of baseball left in this one, but the White Sox opening up a 3-run lead. And a pop-up, back in foul ground. Long look, but nobody's going to get there. That one drops in foul territory. First baseman will not hold on the runner. So the runner takes off, and this one hit towards center field. The center fielder was back, but able to come in and make the running catch to end the inning. But again, the White Sox strike for another one here in inning 2 and take a 3-0 lead as we head to the 3rd. Top half of the 3rd inning as the pitch in for a strike. Another inning of work here for Cahill, who has been very good here in the first couple innings. Been really good the last couple starts now. This one's popped up and out of play. It's got 3 strikeouts so far in the outing, 2 of them coming last inning. The Panthers still awaiting their first hit of this game. And the pitch just missed. Eight, 9, and 1 in the order as this one just missed on another close pitch. Two-strike pitch, and that one missed wildly of the catcher. And the pitch. This one in there, strike 3, down on strike this time. First strikeout looking. 4th strikeout overall. First out here of the 3rd. Pitch on the way, and this one low. Below the knees, not getting the calls, low. It's been a rather small strike zone, in my opinion, here. This one tapped to the screen. Can use another quick inning here, trying to eliminate long innings, throwing lots of pitches, as that one is upstairs. 2-1 the count. Here to the number 9 hitter in the order. Hock Valley still looking for a base runner, other than that walk back in the first. Dangerous throwing his 2nd free pass of the evening. And that one cut on and missed on a good pitch with some downward movement. Right-hander ready, winds and fires and blows him out. Another strikeout. It's got 5 Ks, and that's 4 of the last 5 that have been retired via the strikeout. First two out here in the third. As the pitch is high. Second time through the order now. Leadoff man bunted back to the pitcher the first time. Trying to lay down a bunt to begin this game. As this one, a late swing and a miss again. Not a ton of contact the last couple innings now after a handful of groundouts back in the first. Had a strikeout in every inning so far as that one hits the plate.
All right, come on out. Hey, Tommy. Come on, one. Lift off, please. Okay. One.
Getting ready on the pitch and a strike. Gets the spot on the outside corner. And this one popped up and out of play. Left field side.
Here you go now, win it. Hey, bro.
Retired now, 6 in a row. Looking for another 1-2-3 inning here in the third. And the pitch, another foul ball. Same side. Some action out in the bullpen for the Panthers. Off-speed pitch, and this one tapped over the right side. As Cahill will need to cover, and he does get there in time to cover the bag at first, and another 1-2-3 inning here in inning number 3. So the White Sox continue their 3-0 lead. Bottom half of the third. Two, 3, and 4 in the Branchy order here in the third inning. This one is cut on and missed. It's fair bats for the second time. Reached on an error, came around to score on the 2-run homer. And this one hits him right off the back, and he's on base now for the second time without the benefit of a hit. Pitch on the way, and this one's low. Some continued action in the bullpen, but the starter remains out there for Hawk Valley. And the home run threat here of Foley hit a 2-run homer back in the first inning. Looking to do that again. The man on base and the same runner on. Fair at first, nobody out. It's a pitch on the way, and this one hit hard to third. A fair ball down the left field line, as this one is going to get its way into a 2-bagger, as Foley had to pick up the pace late after he didn't know if that was a fair ball or not, and finds his way to second with his second extra base hit of the game. So now second and third with nobody out. Bring up Sharkey, who struck out. It's only a plate appearance. The White Sox starting to open this one up a bit. Base hit here could make it potentially 5-0. Looks like the pitcher has warmed and is ready if needed. Sharkey does have that type of home run power as well, as the pitch is off the plate. And this one hit hard to left field. Back it goes, as I just talked about Sharky's power, and this one hits off the fence just in front of the wall, as the runner will hit for third and stop there. A long single for Sharky, and everybody had to wait to see if that was going to be caught, as it turns into an RBI single. And Braintree with another couple of loud swings here in the inning. Runner goes, and no throw this time. So runners at second and third now. First three have reached: a hit batter, a double, and a single, as this one is low. Here for Rapoli, who hit the ball hard and had the ball caught right in front of the fence his first time. The right-hander winds and fires and missed low. Pitcher now in danger of walking the bases loaded here. And he missed on a 4-pitch walk, as the pitcher will remain in the ball game now as the bases are loaded. Opportunity here for Muir, who grounded out to third base his first time. Braintree has scored in every inning so far. 2 in the first, 1 in each of the second and third so far. Braintree has the bases loaded and still has nobody out. The first 4 have reached. And this one on the ground, back to the mound. The play is to the plate. And the force out there, back to first, a double play. And a huge play for the pitcher. Well, they get the double play, but they get the force out at the plate, taking a run off the board. That really changed the way this one was looking. Look like the White Sox are going to open this thing up. Still can, but obviously a much different look now with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Big double play. Hock Valley had any opportunity of coming back. They needed that, as the pitch is inside. See if the White Sox can come through with the clutch hit there with 2 outs. Keefe had a double his first time into the gap in left center. The pitcher tries to work through this. And the pitch. This one slashed to left field. That's going to get down. 1 scores. Here comes a second. And Braintree with another couple runs, as Keefe has delivered a 2-run base hit. So you thought maybe that the visitors were going to work out of this without any further damage, but Braintree saying no way. They've scored now 3 runs in the inning, opening up a 6-0 advantage. That's why I talked about how big that double play ball was. Figure if that didn't happen, we're talking about potentially looking at the mercy rule at some point in this ball game. 10-run lead. As the runner takes off, the throw down is not in time. The throw in front of the bag, and Keefe doing a little bit of everything here in this game. A double, 2 RBI single, and now a stolen base. Braintree continues to keep the pressure on. As Sorgi bats now for the second time. He grounded out sharply to short his first time. Braintree's had a couple of 2-out base knocks, including the hit by Keefe just moments ago. And Allen back in the second inning as the pitch in for a strike. Pitch, and he swung around at that one and struck out as Sorgi K's, and now 0 for 2 in the ball game as the inning concludes. Braintree leaves a base runner on at second. They've left 2 on now through the first 3 and have a 6-0 lead as we head to the 4th. Two, 3, 4 in the order for Hock Valley. And the pitch is cut on and missed. Another fastball by him. This one knocked out of play. So now it popped up again, back and out of play, as the at-bat continues with 2 strikes. Got 5 strikeouts so far through the first 3. And the pitch is popped up, this time on the infield. Defense hasn't had too many tests in this ball game, and over at second, Muir puts it away. Hill ready, winds and fires, and another strike. Open for another quick inning here in the 4th. Had a couple of consecutive 1-2-3 innings as this one slapped out of play. Did a good job throwing strikes early in the account. Hill right back to the rubber, works quickly, and another pop-up. As Muir again wants it, and takes the second put-out. First 2 have been retired on back-to-back pop-ups to the second baseman Muir. And the pitch, right by him. Bringing up the cleanup hitter. He struck out back to end the first. It's 9 in a row now retired. As this one on the ground to third. On a couple hops, and the test there, and a beautiful throw. And 1, 2, 3, they go. The defense this time put to work. And no strikeouts this time for Cahill, but the defense with 3 quick putouts. And down goes the Panthers. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, a 6-0 lead for the White Sox. New pitcher on here for the visitors. It looks like they're going to get some more action starting already. Here as we begin the bottom half of the 4th. 9, 1, and 2 in the Braintree order for Allen. Had an RBI hit to right field his first time, and takes the first pitch for ball 1. Off the outside of the catcher's glove. Still no action in the Braintree bullpen. And the pitch, and a pop-up. That's one third base side, long run, but no play on it. Hard hit ball, this one to left center field. That's going to get down. And a base hit here begins the inning. Takes a weird bounce off the grass, but Allen not going anywhere further than first. 2 for 2 from the 9 spot, a pair of singles. Braintree continuing to look to score in every inning. To play here in the bottom of the 4th. And the pitch on the way is knocked out of play off the bat of Katie atop the order, who was trying to get on base for the first time. Lined out and flew out to center. Short lead at first for Allen. And the pitch on the way. And this one, tap foul. Catching the catcher, as well as the home plate umpire, I believe. Pitch in for strike 3. And the first strikeout for the reliever. Third strikeout overall for the Panthers pitching. Katie now 0 for 3, top of the order. And this one smashed out of play. Hard hit ball down the first base side. Fair has reached twice, reached on an error, and has been hit by a pitch. The runner leads from first, and it's low inside. Right-hander ready, off speed, drops right in there for a strike. Check on over at first. Dive back into the bag. And the pitch as the runner takes off. The throw not going to be in time. And a stolen base for Allen. Doesn't steal many bases, but takes off there. Fair trying to drive him home now. As the pitch is foul tipped and held on to for a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks now. Bring up Foley, who's had the hot bat in this game. Double and the 2-run homer. 2 extra base hits. Braintree looking to continue adding runs to their total. Scored in every inning so far till this point. Fastball in there for a strike. A hard hit ball, this one to third, backing up a couple steps. Long throw, couple of hops, and it's going to get away from the first baseman who could not dig it. And that took a long time to develop, and then the throw was short of the bag. And after all those crow steps there, you expected a better throw. And not able to dig it. Now they're at the corners on the second error of the ball game. Second time we have seen one made with 2 outs, and Braintree capitalized last time on it. We'll see if Sharkey can make them pay. Singled and brought a run in last time. As the pitch down for a strike. Right down at the knees. And this one hit hard to third. Nice backhanded stop and the throw. A great play. So after making an error on the prior play, able to make a fine play, taking away extra base hit. So Braintree does not score here in the inning, and we continue on to the 5th, a 6-0 game. Top half of the 5th, as the first pitch just missed. So great defensive play taken away. Another couple runs in this game to end the bottom half of the fourth. We'll see 5, 6, and 7 for Hock Valley here in the inning. Still await their first hit of the game against Cahill as the pitch is high. They've had one base runner that came back in the first inning on a walk with 2 outs. And the pitch, it missed, so that's the second walk. Breaks the string of consecutive batters retired. Some action gonna start to warm up, it looks like, on the Braintree side. Defense would love a ground ball double play here. And the pitch, that's a strike. Back to the outside corner, but missing this time. Leadoff man on with a walk. Hock Valley looking to get on the board, break up the 6-0 shutout. Looking to get the offense here to roll one over. Pitch and a strike. That one, nice sound from the catcher's mitt. Good pop on that one. Two strikes now. And the pitch, and he blew it by him. Second time he has fanned the hitter. He's got 6 strikeouts now. Short lead over at first as the pitch just off the plate. And this one slapped out of play. Another one upstairs. Continuing on here into the 5th. He's got 1 out so far. Braintree lead 6-0. And missed another one upstairs. Danger of walking a couple now here in the inning. See if the hitter will have the green light here. Pitch, and he does, and he knocks it out of play, back behind home plate. Keep continuing to hold the runner on over at first. And he missed upstairs and has now walked 2 in the inning. So Hock Valley, an opportunity, their best opportunity this game, to get on the board. The offense trying to get something started, trailing by 6 runs. The White Sox have been in command all the way through to this point, but Cahill for the first time in the game in a little bit of a jam. So the 8-hitter stands in, and the pitch is low. Right now having trouble locating. Fastball, and he's able to get it by him. Another fastball, another one by the hitter. It's been his really best pitch in this game. Hasn't had the best command on his off-speed pitches. The fastball's been able to have been dominant so far. Got a lot of swing and misses. 6 strikeouts total, 2 on, and just the 1 out. Ready, off speed, and he drops it in there, strike 3, and after not being able to locate it, drops one down and freezes the hitter. So he's fanned the number 8 hitter in the Valley lineup for the second time. So 2 walks and 2 strikeouts here in this inning. Runners at first and second, top of the 5th. White Sox a 6-0 lead here at home. As this one bounces in, Sorgi cannot keep it in front of him, and it gets off to his right, and both runners will advance. A rare ball that gets away from the Braintree catcher. Action continuing out in the Braintree bullpen. Fastball right there for a strike. As this one slapped out of play. Now a couple strikes on him. Trying to get through this inning. Best opportunity of the game for the visitors, with 2 in scoring position for the first time. It's been a great time to get that strikeout. He's got 7 of them so far in the ball game. Trying to get him to chase upstairs, no swing. Ready with the 2-strike pitch, and this one hit hard to third, cut off nicely by Fair. Long throw, and he makes the play. A phenomenal play over at third base, takes away a base hit and a run, and both teams have made a couple of nice plays defensively, and both, ironically enough, at third base to end an inning. So the White Sox get out of it without any damage as Cahill threw the first 5, and that might be the final inning he throws here today. So we head to the bottom of the 5th, a 6-0 game. Bottom half of the 5th. So we'll see 5, 6, and 7 in the Braintree order. Here in what is currently a 6-0 lead in favor of Braintree after a great defensive play by Fair, ending the top half of this inning. This one is short, and a long throw, and he's out at first. Another nice defensive play. Long throw over at short, as Rapoli is out for the second time. First baseman with a long stretch, able to keep contact with the bag. First pitch drops in there for a strike to Muir, who's had a tough day at the plate. It's grounded out and hit into a double play. Is that one off the plate? As that one missed. Reliever ready, winds and fires as this one's knocked out of play. And this one drilled to second and caught on a nice lunging catch again. That's the second time the second baseman's made a catch elevating up on the ladder.
Go with a curve on that change for a slider. Come on, take.
So the first two have been retired here in the inning. And the pitch is up.
Come on, take.
Off speed, drops right in. Keefe here in the game, a couple of hits, a couple RBI as well. As the pitch is in there for another strike. This one bounces in. Off speed again. This one stays high. And a walk here to Keefe. It's on base now for the third time. Breaks up the 1-2-3 inning. Big swing and a miss this time from Sorgi. Here's 0 for 2 in the ball game. He's grounded out and struck out. Trying to get on base, keep the inning going. Check on over at first. Another check in that direction. Closer play. And the third time they have them picked off over at first. 3 times, and the third one the charm. As the inning comes to an end, as we head to the 6th, a 6-0 game. New pitcher on here as we enter the 6th. It's a pitch off the plate. Third time through the order now. And this one hit hard to right field, and that's going to get down. And this will be a double here to begin the inning, as Braintree has made a pitching change, and the first hit of the game for Hock Valley coming here in the 6th inning. So lead man on here in the top half of the 6th. Pitch, that's a strike. Good size lead over at second. As this one a check swing back to the mound, as the throw across to first for the out. So certainly wasn't the intention there, was to swing the bat, but it worked out in Braintree's favor. We get the first out. After the leadoff double, a ground out back to the mound for the first out. So we have One on, one down now here in the top half of the sixth. The shutout still intact, but again threatening here in the inning. Has this one back and out of play. Has this one off into the stands.
I like that one has your name on it.
Another foul ball off into the stands again. Left-hander getting ready. Winds and fires, and another foul ball. A lot of contact here in the inning. Leadoff double. The runner still standing there with one out. The White Sox look for out number 2 here in the frame. Couple looks in that direction over at second, and this one swings inside. Little sweeper across the plate. And the pitch is upstairs, so the long at bat continues. A walk and a pop-up so far to second in this spot in the Hock Valley order. Batting in the 3 spot in the order. And a fly ball, this one to left field, hit pretty well, but flailing those hands off and no advance over at second. Probably the best hit ball we've seen here in this game by Hock Valley, but a out in left for out number 2. White Sox defense has made just about every play here in this ball game. Brings up the cleanup hitters, had a real tough day at the plate. Just ended 2 innings with a strikeout and a ground out. Danger of doing it for the 3rd time. Obviously, tough to be up in that spot with 2 outs every time. That's the pitch in for a strike. Looks like some more action in the bullpen on the other side as the step off. So the leadoff double, runner still standing there now with 2 outs. After a ground out to the mound and a fly ball to left. Pitch, as this one's tapped to the screen. Looks like Branch will get some action going for the 7th. Lefty ready, winds and fires, and another foul ball. Long look in, and this one gets it by him. A strikeout ends the inning. So a leadoff double, but does not come around to score. White Sox continue to hold on to a 6-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the first pitch is low. 8, 9, and 1. As this one flailed out to right field, that's going to get down. And a bloop single here to begin the inning. Checking over at first. Check again over at first as they continue to try and pick off a Braintree runner. They got one last inning. And a check swing. This one in the middle of the infield over to second for one, back to first, and this one thrown away as the runner will head to second, and it's out of play anyway, and he'll be awarded second base. So what should have been a ground ball, pretty easy double play, turns into another error on the infield. Brings the runner to second. Does get the lead out, though, over at second. It's the second time in this game we've seen a check swing, one by each side. So we'll see a pinch hitter atop the order now. Pitch, and that one at the knees for a strike. Another fastball and another one on the corner. Two-strike pitch as that one down and away. Runner at second with one out here in the bottom half of the 6th. The White Sox continuing to shut out another opponent here with the 6-0 lead. This one on the ground, a shortstop up the middle as the shortstop makes the ranging play but cannot get it there in time as the runner able to beat it out. Nice play, good range by the shortstop. Just covered a lot of ground to take that one away. Certainly would have been a base hit up the middle and scoring another run, but able to leg it out for an infield hit. It brings up fair. He's had a couple of big hits in this 12-0 start to the season. Right now looking for his first hit of the game, though. He's been hit by a pitch and reached on an error. It's also struck out. So it's been an interesting day at the plate as the runners are at the corners, and he takes a strike. And an off-speed pitch rolled over to third base. The only play is to first, and he does get it there in time, but Braintree gets the run from third. Makes it 7-0. So an RBI ground out for fair. And we're going to see a pitching change, it looks like, here with 2 outs here in a 7-0 game. We'll be right back. Pitching change as the pitch in for a strike. So we continue here in the bottom half of the 6th with 2 outs. Runner now at second. This one slapped out of play as Tevenen batting here in the spot of Foley. as the pitch is off the plate. The spot in the order has been perfect to this point. Foley had double a home run and reached on an error. See if the magic continues from that spot in the order with the pinch hitter. Right-hander ready, and gets him on a strikeout. So that ends the inning. So White Sox get another one here in the inning. They lead 7-0 as we head to the 7th. Top of the 7th. Cranberry looking for the final 3 outs. 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Cahill on track for another win. For the first 5, as this one knocked to the screen. Third pitcher of the game now, coming out of the bullpen. As this one cut on and missed, and a strikeout begins the inning. It's a 9th strikeout now for the White Sox pitching here in this ball game. And what has been another well-pitched ball game for the top pitching in the Cranberry League. Allowed the least runs, and by a landslide. This one to third and caught. Nice catch by Fair to his right. So a line out caught over at third. We've seen a couple of really nice plays at the Hock corner. 2 up, 2 down. Here in the top of the 7th as the White Sox look for win number 13 in 13 tries. Not lost yet here this season. Been a couple of games that have been close. They've had a couple of games here at home that they've won by just a single run. This one hit sharply and into center field. And just the second hit of the game for the visitors. Needing just one more out to end this ball game as the runner now leads at first. A strikeout, a line out, and a single so far here in the top half of the 7th in what is a 7-0 game in Braintree's favor. It's a pitch in there for a strike. Surprise Braintree's holding them on here with the 7-run lead as this one hit hard out towards right field. Long run in that direction, but there to make the catch and to end the ball game. So Hock Valley gets a runner on here in the 7th, but cannot score. And Braintree with another shutout here today, a combined 3-pitcher shutout, a 7-0 victory here today for the White Sox, who continue their perfect start here on the season. A 13-0 start here to begin the season, and again the home run by Foley, the difference in the ball game back in the first inning. As Braintree continues to hit the ball well, and their pitching really has been almost unhittable here this season as Cahill gets the win, going the first 5, Fanning 6 in his outing. So that'll conclude our coverage here today. Thank you for watching. On behalf of our camera person here today, David Eric, I'm Mike Wassel. See you next time.